Yeah.
I don't know why people always say that. I don't want to come off salesy. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, they're not the one feeding you, paying your bills.
Whatever. You could just do that and you can make $100K easily just off that one thing. No.
I guarantee you along the way, you're going to like attract so many customers and they're going to help push you up and guide you up and you're going to level up.
It's like 100% the most important part. I think people forget about being on social media is
you just open the floodgates, basically.
for sure.
Because now you're tapping into their customer base,
Yeah.
not just yours. Welcome to another episode of the Winners Club podcast. My name is Brian Tran. I'm your host. I got my co-host here, PJ Padua.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
I got a special guest, Brandon Tran, back again.
Yo.
And here at the Winners Club podcast, guys, even when we don't win, we
learn. And learning is a form of winning.
Today, we want to talk about customer acquisition, how to get them, how to attack them, and how to keep them.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what we're going to talk about.
Duh, I know. I read the show notes.
Yo, so we're going to have a really good podcast. And if you guys are tuning in for the first time, we are a business podcast. We just share business tips. We learn through our failures. We go ahead, share success stories with special guests. And ultimately, we're just teach you guys how to be a boss at business. So let's get right into it, okay? All right, guys. So obviously, if you're going to be running a business or starting a business, all right. Brian's trying to tell me. I could hear it. Okay, there's nothing happening.
I hear it.
Oh yeah, I heard that. All right. Anyways, back to the show. If you're going to start a business, getting customers is a massive important part of the business. Probably like you need that, right?
It's the bloodline.
It's the bloodline. Thank you. So let's talk about first, like how to get customers. Wow, if you're a new business, how would you get customers? Like, what is your guys' thoughts?
Number one, okay?
Let's do it.
Everybody and their mamas should know what you are doing and what you are selling. This is the basic thing.
Yeah.
If nobody knows, they don't know to buy from you.
Exactly.
But a lot of people get here and they get scared.
Mm-hmm.
They're scared of embarrassment. They're scared their product's not good. And they don't want to sell anything.
Yeah.
So the first step you guys got to do,
Yeah.
just push it. Like, I think it's the easiest. And it's free.
Yeah.
Pick up your phone, you call everybody, and you let them know what you're selling.
Yeah. Just off the phone, right? You're not talking about like websites. You're not talking about
Not
like
yet, because then that's like, okay, because that's we can go into that. But the main thing is just start off with what you have.
Yeah.
Start off with what is free. Now, I don't know what kind of product you're selling, right?
Let's keep it general because like whatever.
Yeah, so general.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, you don't know who you know and who they know.
Exactly.
So spread the good gospel, spread the word of your product, of your service. And even if that person that you're talking to is not going to buy,
Yeah.
they may know somebody who is.
Exactly. And I think like the easy. Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Brandon.
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
like you start with the big net first, and then you slowly, turn into fishing lines. But
Yeah.
first, just catch the whole net.
Of course, exactly. I mean, you could always give the saying, right? Like, hey, like I have a new product. If you or anybody knows would be interested, like I would love you to refer me. Like that's it. That's like all you have to do. It doesn't have to be like, hey, Brian, I have this. Like you don't necessarily need to like sell to that person. You're just trying to access, like you said, you're just trying to access who they know. And if you don't want to come off salesy, just say, hey, like I just started this maybe like coaching program. Do you know anybody who would be interested? That's it.
Honestly, who cares if you're salesy?
Yeah, that is true too. I mean, that is true too.
You're just starting. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, you got to put food on the table. You got to keep your company going.
Yeah.
I don't know why people always say that. I don't want to come off salesy. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, they're not the one feeding you, paying your bills, or trying to get your company off the ground. Like, be salesy. If that's all you know,
Yeah.
then you learn other techniques like how to do soft sell, hard sales, and
Yeah.
all that stuff. But like I'm talking about just generally. We can get into that. We're gonna get into that into the later podcast. I'm gonna break down. This is just where you start. Then we're gonna go into like, okay, then what you do next. When you're ready, PJ, you tell me when we're kind of like we extracted this information enough.
Yeah.
But this is the start. Just try and just go do it. You're gonna suck.
Yeah.
You're not gonna know how to pitch your product correctly. But unless you try, you're never gonna get better, and you're always gonna suck.
Yeah, I mean that pitch gets tuned up. The more you do it, the more you get it out. And honestly, the best way to start is with your close people. Your friends, your family, and then you get granular and you sell it.
I think that's great. I think that's really good advice because you're right. Who cares to be salesy?
Yeah.
Right? Who cares? I guess I'm just thinking a little bit like maybe to
People
help
tell me,
somebody
like,
in that
"Oh,
situation, but
I'm embarrassed. My product. I don't know. I don't want to piss off my friends. Who gives a shit?
that's the truth, man. Because like, hey, if you're not even like proud of your product, like you shouldn't even be selling it at that point, too, right?
Exactly.
If you're a friend, they're gonna listen to you.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
And if they talk shit, they're not your friends.
Truth.
Move on. Right?
Truth.
Okay. So that's the first step.
What do you think? You have anything else to say, Brandon? Mr. Brandon?
Dude, that's what it is. Like, you just don't think, just do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a famous quote I heard. You know.
Yeah. Is that what you did? Like when you first started like a realtor, you just tagged everybody, said F it.
Yeah. Don't think, just do. You know.
The most successful realtors that were like when I was still doing it.
Yeah.
Like the new guys that came in,
Mm-hmm.
whoever, like they went through their whole Facebook list and they just freaking bombarded everybody.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they got like 3-4 deals out of it. And they're like, well, damn, that guy's a rock star. Where'd he get his deals from? Because he did what he was told.
Yeah.
Go tell everybody. Go tell the world.
Yeah.
And then, your real friends are going to give you a shot.
Yeah. So I heard this. I heard this before actually. That if you wanted, say, you're trying to make your first 100K in a new business, you could do one set of actual like customer acquisition or getting, marketing our customers. You could just do that, just cold or warm outreach. Is that it's called warm outreach, right?
Cold, warm.
Whatever. You could just do that, and you can make 100K easily just off that one thing. No social media, no nothing. Do you guys agree?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
See.
1,000,000%.
Right.
Agree.
So I think to all the listeners out there, right, like I feel like maybe we're going to get into all the ways that you can market in whatever stage you are. But I think if you just focus on one thing and just go hard at it, and once you hit 100K, then it's like, all right, cool, that worked. I'll keep this.
Then
What's
you
next?
You pay 40% to taxes. You got 60 left. You try to live off of 30.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got 30,000 to go build your business,
Yeah.
basically. But let's start you off free first.
Yeah.
I'm trying to start and give you guys all the free things you can do.
Yeah. I mean, that was actually good information. Even though we're just talking about the customer part, but that is crucial. Like, you don't want to blow your money like first year, definitely. Let's go into the next, because I feel like we squared off like what you can do with, just like day one when you just start your
That's day
business.
one. And
that is literally day
in
one.
conjunction with this, I don't want to say that you could probably honestly start with this next thing that we're going to talk about too.
Yeah, of course.
Right? But granular, let's just go with one by one.
Yeah.
Cold outreach. Next, you should all be on social media.
100%. And this is where I'm going to go hard.
Everybody. And it's free.
Yeah.
Nobody's charging you to post.
Yeah.
Instagram's not telling you can only post one a day.
Mm-hmm.
Go hard.
Yeah.
Go ham. Bananas.
I want to just say, like, it's the same thing that you're saying for the first part, right? In the beginning, no one knows about your business.
Exactly.
No one knows your business at all, right? So that's why you do have social media. You have proof, right? You have establishment now, right? In the space of wherever you are, whether you're a restaurant, whether you're a marketer, videographer, you need people to see, oh, that's Brian. He sells videos or whatever. Like, social media is going to be your best friend to get in the word out at a quicker rate than just you like reaching out your friends.
And here's a tip that Gary Vee and I think other people have said. If you don't have experience, don't try to talk about things you don't know.
Yeah.
Rather, you should talk about the journey and the things that you are learning along the way.
100%.
Because there will be a customer for you every step of the way.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't try to go after the big $1 million fishes.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. You'll make money. It takes time to get there. It takes skills to get there. And ultimately, if you're not getting those big clients, it's because you lack skills.
Yeah.
So let's build up your skills. And I guarantee you along the way, you're going to like attract so many customers and they're going to help push you up and guide you up and you're going to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think building off that too, like some people are scared to post or whatever because they're like, oh, my following isn't big, or I don't have that many people on social media. I'm not on it. Like, all it takes is, that one connection that you make, that one person to see your stuff. And then boom, that's one big check, and then you roll it in, and then it becomes another and another, and so it's a snowball.
Yeah, for 100%. I mean, just with 1,000 followers, especially depending on what niche you are, like if you're high ticket, like say if you're a realtor, even with 1,000 people, like not even 1%, if you just have one follower that just closes the deal for you, that's like what?
$25,000, $30,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't see why not. Like, social media is like 100% free.
Yep.
You're not doing anything that you definitely shouldn't be. Like, all your competitors are doing it, so why are you not doing it? right?
And I tell people all the time, like, to reach, even when people only get like 500 or 700 views or maybe even 200 views, I've spoken in front of 100-person meetings, right?
Yeah.
Like, granted, I'm not big yet, so like it's like 100 people. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, this is a successful event. It's 100 people here.
Yeah.
What do you think your views are? Every time you get 100 views, like, just imagine that room full of people watching your stuff, listening to what you're selling, listening to what you're doing. You're building trust, which ultimately helps you close deals faster if you have trust.
Yeah, for sure. And I just want to add, like, for my following, this is a story that happened for me. I mean, I've only had probably like 1,500 followers to 1,000 followers, but that was enough for me to literally make like $5,000, even some months like $10,000 in videos. It's like, it doesn't really, I just want the audience to know, and anybody who's listening, it doesn't take a lot.
Yep.
It really doesn't take a lot, especially if your packages are like $1,000, $2,000. All you need is like 4 people, right? And that's the part where it's like, go in on your social media, be a cool guy, be knowledgeable about what you do, like show your craft, and then build relationships. That is like 100% the most important part. I think people forget about being on social media is the tool that you can meet people and you could talk to people instantly. Like, whether you're talking like to somebody in the area or even across the state, you could talk to people within minutes nowadays. And it's like an advantage that everybody needs to use.
I actually, instead of exchanging business cards, I exchange Instagram.
It's the best, man.
That builds way more relationship than a stupid business card. People try to give me a business card. I throw that shit away every single time.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, too, this is a little bit off topic, but say you're trying to date somebody, right? And you get their Instagram, like say a girl, you're going to see if this is like, the person, if you're looking for like a solid, wife or future wife or whatever, you're going to see their qualities. And that's like the same thing for your business that people will get. Like, damn, Brian just sold like 4 houses this month. He's giving me tips on like how to buy a house. I want to be with this guy. And he's funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No brainer, right? All right, I want to, just since we're on this topic, I want to give people like some real like tactical stuff. Whether, yes, you should post content.
Yes.
But build those relationships. And the way you could do it is you could just look into your local hashtags, right? San Francisco makeup artists, San Francisco barbers, San Francisco like fitness people. And it doesn't even have to be your niche, but you build relationships that way. And you just look on people's Instagram, you show some love, you don't sell them, you just build relationships, right? Hey, like, I just saw you ran this marathon. Like, I just want to say you're killing it. Like, I like your content, right? Chances are they're going to look on your profile. And if you built your profile to the point where it shows your business well, like, damn, this guy is a videographer. I actually need some videos. They'll hit you up. That's the best way to build relationships and network. Like,
that is the best way. So I would say this, like, just through personal experience, like, people comment on my stuff a lot. They're in my DMs a lot.
Yeah. And
I'll be honest, like, it's like I go to the profile and I don't see anything.
Yeah.
And I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
What you do.
Yeah.
So the best kind of answers I can give them is like, right on, bro. Thank you.
Yeah.
But then there are some people in my DMs that have a good profile. And then on top of it, like they always interact with me.
Yeah.
And then they show up to my events.
Yeah.
And then now I'm able to put a face to the brand. And then now it's like real relationships.
Exactly.
That's how Miguel, like, honestly, that's how Miguel stood out.
Yeah.
Miguel's been messaging me forever. I didn't know who Miguel was.
Yeah.
Until he came to every single one of our events.
Shook your hand.
And then it's like, okay, bro, we're basically friends now.
Yeah.
Like.
And what happened?
Dude, he brought us a deal. We bought a deal. We're going to do a deal together.
Yeah, man.
You can make a lot of money.
It's the power of social media, right?
That's it.
That's it, guys. Brandon, you want to say anything, man? I know you're a social media expert now. You're freaking killing it.
Trying, I sit with you guys and I see it pay off. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's little steps and you kind of learn along the way. And I think the most important thing is have fun with it,
Yeah.
It's your product. It's what you sell every day. So like it, love it, and just push it out.
Yeah. Dude. I get it. I get people being scared, man. Brandon, I just want to ask, because I know you hopped in a little bit afterwards with Brian kind of starting.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been shooting content now?
Almost a year now.
Almost a year?
Yeah,
okay, cool. Were you like scared at first?
Not scared, but it's more just I think less comfortable.
In
front of the camera.
Yeah.
Never scared,
And now, like, what? Every Wednesday, boom, 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 like work. It's just work.
Yeah.
And it gets quick too.
Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to Ellen, but she always lets me know, like, you know, we get 10 pieces of content in like an hour, you know, versus she, I'm not gonna say who, but she works with some of the other people. It takes them like 3 hours to do one piece, you know. So,
Jesus, really?
yeah. So
But
it's just like,
If we spend 3 hours making a piece, it's fire.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's like really good YouTube videos.
like
so.
just do it.
Right. See, I think that's I just wanted to put it in perspective. Like, of course, everything's gonna like be hard, but like it's in the beginning, but you get better. Like it's not even the customer part. Like every single part of the business is gonna be hard in the beginning. You just get better.
Let's move on to the next one, guys. I think we
do
dug
it.
deep, really deep into how to get customers. We said,
Yeah.
reiterate, reach out, cold
Yes.
calling.
Yes.
Okay, well, actually, warm calling.
Yeah.
I think it's actually important to mention, like, then you can start cold calling.
Yeah.
And then we mentioned social media. I think the next step, guys, and this is after you've closed some deals, you got some accolades, you have some money. Let's talk about ads,
Yes.
because that's the next way. But if you don't know how to sell, if you do not master number one and number two, which is cold calls, warm outreach, and then obviously social media, you running ads, if you try to do this first,
Yeah.
you're just burning money.
Yeah.
Okay, because you can get all the leads you want, but if you can't sell, you're just gonna waste money.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about ads.
I mean, I really agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I think if you're gonna do something, you have to be good at least one of the other two that we're talking about already. Or if this is gonna be your way, you need somebody like really professional, like telling you how to do this and like kill it, because it does take a lot of time to like develop all these skills, whether you're doing level 1, level 2, or level 3.
Yeah.
But let's get into ads, man. Let's get into ads. So I think ads is an amazing thing, right? For some reason, I know that I started a lot of like businesses before, right? That, you know, didn't really work out. I started a clothing brand, right? And the biggest mistake was, you know, I thought that everybody was going to love my product, right? Like I was like, I'm going to go on social media. Like I'm going to tell my friends. And I was like, they're going to love it. They're going to just come to me and bow down to me and want to buy my stuff. But I didn't even have like the eyes in the market, in the right market, right? And that's where ads came in place. Had I put ads on it, I'm pretty freaking sure I would have sold out every single piece of my clothing, you know? So I think that just goes to show it's like you should be putting ads in some shape or form, right? And especially if you're already killing it on social media, you're already doing that, you're already doing like your warm calls, and, you know, everybody knows. If you want to scale, you do have to put paid ads into your business.
Yeah. We right now with the VA Hub, we spend anywhere from $10,000 to $15,000 a month on ads.
Damn.
And that is Google pay-per-click, YouTube overlays, YouTube ads, you know, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, some for the client acquisition, and the others, because we're a virtual assistant company, is to attract more, you know, people into wanting to become virtual assistants. So we spend about that much. For every $1 we spend, we make $2. Or I'm sorry, $2. So we spend $1, we'll get back $3.
Oh shit!
And so I'm not sure if that's. I mean,
It's 2
statistically,
ROAS.
it's not bad.
That's good, dude. That's
But the
hella
beautiful
good.
thing with our company is that it's not a one-time product. There's our
Recurring
average
fee.
client is lifetime value is 18 months. So it's actually a lot more. But I just look at, okay, from the day we run the ad to the day that we acquire a client, how much did we spend and how many clients did we add for the month? We make about $2.
Yeah.
So for every $1 spent. So that's where we are. And I
Yeah.
would say that and I have a team of like 20 people, salespeople that do the cold outreach, and the ads crush it.
Yeah.
The ads actually bring in probably 70% of the business every single month.
Damn. That's a big statement.
But we started with just cold calling. So
Yeah.
actually the tips that I'm giving you guys on this podcast right now is exactly how we did it. Cold call, all cold outreach. It wasn't even warm. It was some warm for me because I knew realtors at the time that needed virtual assistants.
Yeah.
But the team were going cold.
Yeah.
We pulled a list of realtors because that was our niche in the beginning, and we literally just called every day.
Yeah.
And then we added social media, and then we added ads.
Yeah.
So this is literally how we built out this 7-figure business.
Yeah.
And you fuck up along the way, you mess up, we spent money on ads that just did not perform.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is Google doesn't give a shit if
Yeah.
your ad doesn't perform. they still take your money.
Of course. That's
So-
that's the, that's the double-edged sword part of ads, right? And I think, I'm going to come on here because, I do advertising and I do marketing as well. And this is some knowledge I want to share with you guys, right? This is the biggest reason why people fail in ads is because they create their first ad, right? Like a video, and they're so hyped. They're so hyped on the destination, right? They're hopeful, like, oh, this is going to work. I'm the best, right? I have the best product ever. They test it and it flops, and then they just say that's it. Like, ads don't work. And that's not the truth, because in ads, a lot of people don't tell you, but the biggest part is the testing phase, right? Once you kind of strike gold and you find like the way that works for you, that's where you go all in on that. So if you're just shooting like one ad and it didn't work, like, there's still hope.
So how
guys.
many ads do you suggest they do? Like as a beginner.
As a beginner, I would suggest to do at least like 6 different versions.
Okay.
6 different versions. Like, that's really, my opinion, like a sweet point.
How long do they run it for before they go all in on that 1 or 2 ads?
Oh, I mean, it really depends. Like, it really depends until you have a winner, right? It's gonna take some grit, because you could put 6 and none of them work, right? Because the whole point is like to get into the prospecting phase, where once you see the winner, then you go all in. But I can't tell you, like, are you doing it right? I don't know who you're working with. Like, it depends. Like, there's so many factors. There's ad copy, there's the creative, there's like what's inside the creative, there's placements. Like, there's so many intricates you can't just wing it. You do need some type of strategy within it. So
I think sometimes something's just by increasing the recognition too.
yeah.
I was listening to like a podcast this morning about the Red Bull founder.
Yeah.
So their thing is like they don't run any physical ads. They don't run any print ads. They don't run like their ads is I'm going to go spend Red Bull profits to start an F1 team. I'm going to spend Red Bull profits to send a guy to space.
Yeah.
They're focused on just putting their brand everywhere.
Yeah.
And if they're thinking like I'm going to draw a bunch of people to see this brand, then why spend money on, paper? Why spend money on this? So
But they do have a commercial.
They do. Yeah. I mean, they do. I mean, Red Bulls, they have everything, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. So there's so many. Also, like when it comes to paid ads, because I feel like we were just talking about the Facebook side, but there's so many versions of paid marketing, right? Yeah. It could be a lot of stuff. Like there's
you could buy a spot to be on somebody's podcast and talk about your product.
Exactly. That's paid marketing.
You could buy, obviously sponsor an event.
Exactly.
They offer,
there's that. There's obviously there's Google, there's Facebook, there's YouTube, right? There's like brand deals. Like if you're somebody and you want to pay that $1 to like an influencer, there's that. You could do Instagram ads like through influencers, UGC content. There's like so many ways.
Yeah.
Right.
You do like the ad rolls where every time you read like a news article.
It
pops up there.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what you were talking about, that you do one of the ones you do with the VA Hub, right?
We do everything. I mean, the budget goes everywhere.
There's so much, but I just want to give some more clarity to like the listeners. When you do go into Facebook marketing, you obviously, if you want to scale, you probably want to do every single thing one day. But in the beginning, you need to pick one that just works for you, and that could probably take you like 10x in your business.
Yeah.
Like, there's really no reason to be like, oh, I'm gonna try Google, YouTube, you just see content all at once. Just focus on one, and then just wait until you can get great at that. Just like every single thing that we're saying, right?
Yeah.
Like get great at one form of the Facebook marketing or Google marketing or whatever paid marketing you want to choose, and then just run with that, guys.
Perfect. So now number 1, again, cold outreach, warm outreach. Number 2, social media. Number 3, paid ads. Number 4, I'm going to go into, these are partnerships. Now this is obviously great. Like, and there's a reason I put these in these orders, because you can't start a company and automatically have partnerships. You have no reputation. Nobody knows who you are, and you're not going to do business with a brand new company.
Yeah.
Now let's assume that you're on the next stage and you got good reviews, you got good clientele, you know what the hell you're doing, and now you start looking for alliances.
I like it.
In different partnerships.
Yeah.
What I did was I partnered with real estate brokerages, offered them VA services, obviously for a discount.
Yeah.
Give them a reason to use our service and be a premier partner.
Yeah.
So that's one way. That added 30, 40 clients in one swoop.
Yeah.
Right? So that's partnerships that I'm talking about. Other ways are obviously just think about if you have a supplement company, partner with gyms.
Yeah.
Or if you have a sports brand,
partner.
I don't know. It's like there's just think about your niche and who's like an ancillary business that can utilize your services or your product.
Definitely, yeah.
Create that partnership, maybe work out a profit sharing with them, maybe work out a discounted price for them. Boom.
Yeah.
Now you're into like, you just open the floodgates basically.
For sure.
Because now you're tapping into their customer base,
Yeah.
not just yours.
Yeah, definitely.
There's not really much else to say other than that. I mean, like
Honestly, that's actually really
Yeah.
good. I think that's a good one, right? Because like, I mean, Brand, like you could kind of do that as a realtor as well, right? You partnership. You could even partner with like other people that would just like bring more deals in with
like
you, right?
we partner with all these, all our vendors, so we offer, they give us a little bit better rate, but we send them the business and then they make our lives easier because now I don't have to shop every time someone needs anything. I just pick up the phone and say, hey, I need this. Why get the service,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Partnerships matter.
Yeah.
Partnerships matter. So think about where your business can fit in with another company. And
Yeah.
how you guys can both benefit. Pretty good.
I think that's solid, man. To be
Yeah.
honest, that's like everything that you can do.
Yeah. No, there's more.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What is it? What is it, Mr. Brian
Well, you
Tran?
kind of cut me off. I kind of forgot. I got to come back to me.
All right.
Partnerships, and then what else are we doing?
So we did cold outreach,
Right.
warm outreach, cold calling. We did social media,
Yep.
paid ads,
Yep.
partnerships. How else can you keep a customer? Not keep customers.
Well,
sorry.
not keep customers.
Gain
Acquire,
customers.
gain customers. We can leave it there.
Let's just leave it
There's
there.
a ton more, yeah. But
Because anything else is just like you really don't need to do that. You could, but that's probably like very, 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 very experienced person maybe.
oh, actually, I'm sorry. Number 5.
Okay, let's hear
Okay,
it.
there is number 5. Once you've done all these things, do
Yes.
not neglect your current customers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not talking about your service.
Okay. Perfect
But they
transition.
are your commercials. They literally are your walking advertisement.
Yes, bro.
Because
yes,
they are
yes.
using your service. They like your service. They vouch for your service. Make sure you go back and you ask them for more business.
Yes.
Alex Hormozy said it in his book.
100%.
Like don't neglect the referral business.
Yeah.
Not much else to do than that. You literally, I have one salesperson that literally all they do is call our client list,
Yeah.
asking for referrals. Hey, is everything okay? Are
100%.
you liking everything? Is there any problems?
Yeah.
No? Okay, we're just checking in. We're doing our routinely monthly check-ins. Oh, by the way, is there anybody that is you're thinking of that could utilize our services? If you don't mind, you can share our contacts. We send you a referral bonus, and then
Yeah.
boom, they take care of the rest.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've got a lot of customers just like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Keeping
So
customers.
let's conclude this, but we're gonna conclude this with the last statement. So the question is now, I'm gonna ask Brandon first too. So you got 100 clients now. Your
Sure.
business is cooking. So the next real big question is, how do you keep those customers? So I'll let you start off first, Brandon.
I mean, you start by keep providing great service and great products, and then you make sure they're happy. I mean,
Yep.
like he said, if you have a product that's like a subscription,
Yeah.
you make sure that subscription's running. You check in with them. You make sure it's good.
Yep.
You sell them a house. You check in with them. Hey, you need help with vendors. You need help with this, help with that. You sell them a product.
Yeah.
You run special. Give them something. Some kind of promo. But you make sure your customers are taken care of.
Yeah. And that's the nailed it spot on. The only thing that I can add is make sure your communication is like superb.
Yeah.
I've been in situations where even when I fucked up or other people fucked up on me,
Yeah.
the ones that ignored it, didn't talk to me, I was pissed. You cancel right away.
Dude.
But the ones that call and apologize, acknowledge
Yeah.
what happened, oh man, you're like, oh, hey, no worries.
Yeah.
How many times have you said like, huh?
Yeah.
No big deal, bro. Like it's okay.
For
And
sure.
You stay on.
For sure. I think, and I'm gonna say it again, I think that obviously, yes, if you want to keep these customers, you make them happy at all costs. Like these, like you need them. This is your team. These are the people who support you, so you cannot fuck them over, right? If you want to keep them for life, you take care of them, right? And I think what you said, communication is heavy, right? Heavy. And I'm not gonna lie, like I probably severed some relationships because my communication sucked and I didn't, get back to them like accordingly. And that cost me, right? And I've learned to, be better. But on the flip side, if like you said, if I paid for a service and you didn't even text me for back one day, I'm pissed. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
People like
Hey.
their handheld,
Yeah.
That's why I want to shout out to King Kang.
Kang?
Kang, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah.
He took my money
Yeah.
and I happily paid.
Yeah.
But he is there. He shows up and he communicates and he over communicates and he brings the value, man. Like
Yeah.
King Media, I'm part of King Media.
Uh-huh.
Good stuff, dude.
Yo, man. Shout out to King Kang.
Yeah, like he is involved. His communication is over communication.
Yeah. No, I be seeing. Since
Yeah.
we share the accounts, he really be in the DMs just like hitting you up. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to that guy.
Make some money.
Let's make
Yeah.
some money. Let's
right.
go, guys. But man, I think we should just wrap it up there. I mean, anything else, I think there's really not much, to be honest.
We can go deeper.
We
And if
could,
you guys-
but-
and if you guys want us to go deeper on any part of this subject, make sure you guys comment down below. Make sure you guys watch this YouTube and share this with 5 friends, and we can go deeper. I love to go deeper, but obviously we only have so much time.
Yeah.
And you guys are at your destination if you guys are listening to this on your Spotify.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys, peace.
Peace out.
Later.